Alrighty ditey. Hello everyone. It is, well, earlier than I usually stream, only just because I have a couple things to do today, so why not stream a bit earlier? So, sorry if I'm not sounding like up and at 'em yet. I'm still, waking up a little bit, but hopefully as we progress through the stream, I will be a little bit more awake. But, so yeah, today, I'm going to be reacting, as the title says, to my old videos. This one kind of felt like a long one coming, in the sense that, like, I knew I wanted to, like, do a video where, I look back at my older stuff. I tried before, it kind of was complicated before, a little bit out of my skill range, but now I've been able to figure it out, so hopefully, without too much hiccup, there might be a little lag here and there. That's just, my internet sucks no matter what, so, but, hopefully without too much lagging, we can be able to come together and watch some of my old videos, much to my despair in a way, because this is gonna be quite interesting, because I I'm the person that usually, like, uploads, like, fires away. Like, I will only look back at something if I have to, for, like, either, like, other content for, like, my channel, or, like, if it was something like, I'm like, ooh, yeah, this was, like, I definitely, like, think this was, like, a good one, kind of thing. But, like, my older stuff, it's like, I've not seen that in, like, years either way, so it's like, we're gonna go down a little bit of, like, I wanna say a list, but, like, kind of, like, just, like, my earlier videos to, like, a little bit more recent stuff, because, I've been, like I said, doing this for 10 years, so there's a lot of stuff, and I kind of want to, like, go over and, like, kind of say, like, from my earlier moments to, like, current. So I think we shall start with I don't know which is the earliest of these ones, so I just picked and fired away, because I have like a little Google Doc that has, like, some links. So this is the one that I decided, like, would be just whatever a fun start anyway. This is Disco Dancing Spidey with What If Mode. So a little bitty context for this one before going into it is, yeah, so I well, just in general, a lot of my recording setup was just shabby, quite frankly. This is at the time where I was using my phone, my little iPhone I had at the time. There was a lot of problems with it. One of the problems was, then again, the camera was, like, not great. Two, the storage on that thing was very small and minimal. I love my grandma. She was very, very lovely woman, and but she wanted to buy me a phone, and she wanted to buy me a proper phone, which I'll give her credit for. She definitely tried buying me a proper phone, but problem being, at the end of the day, was that, like, she did not know about storage capacity, and my god, this thing had, like, 5 gigabytes of storage, and I'm not kidding when I say that. So, like, recording was a nightmare. A lot of the time it'd be like, this video is too big, so we're just gonna kill it, and it never existed in the first place. So it was a nightmare. I was stacking things by my TV to record. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. But so I was wanting to do a little thing on a channel. I did a couple videos of this. This is the ones I picked specifically just because I think it's, like, the more charming one. Essentially, there's the Spider-Man games that were on the PlayStation 1. This is the first game. They had a little fun little what if mode type of thing, and I wanted to, like, show, like, oh, what did these little fun doodads in the game. So without further ado, yeah, we'll get into more detail. I will say a flashing warning for this one, just because of the circumstance of the TV. My cat's going off, and he's like, yeah, you better tell him. But yeah, so flashing warning for, like, the TV, because it's, like, really old, and obviously it's not really doing great, and also there's other parts of it that's a little flashy too. But yeah, so that's a fair warning. So come back, I guess, after, like, 4 minutes. Maybe 5. I might pause here and there. But yeah, so we're gonna go and look at this really quick. Let me make sure there's no one in the chat first before I actually start just popping in. Hold on. I don't want you to see my background stuff really quick. Okay, we're good. So, let us begin.
Hey guys, today I decided.
Oh god, I sound insane. Whoa, my phone's popping off.
Spider-Man PlayStation 1 fun game.
There you go. Say explain.
I'm not doing series lists yet. Maybe in the future I might. I'm not.
I still am not sure. But like, yeah. This was weird because it's like I was saying, like I want to do this as a series one day, and I still do. I hope I will be able to do this as a series because I think it'd be a fun one. It would definitely be one of those quick little series just because it's not very long of a game at all. So, but yeah, no, that's there's definitely a goal of mine. Anyway, let's continue.
But I might. I don't know.
Mm.
And I'm sorry, my cat's in the background.
Hey, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We are consistent in this channel. Cat in the background, being obnoxious.
Well, I decided I want to do what if mode. Unless it's just a little thing you put in the code. I might put it in the description, maybe. And maybe I have to get all the costumes too.
Ever put in the description? Oh, I did it in the description.
And you're probably wondering
Good.
where. Well, not wondering, but maybe you guys, some of you are like,
wow, I was so awkward. Like I'm already like I'm like, I don't know, man. Like I definitely see like I'm trying to like put on like put on like something. I guess I definitely was something, but like it definitely felt kind of awkward a little bit. It's definitely weird. It's definitely interesting. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little more natural at it. I mean, I still have my awkwardness, I think, at times, just because I don't know what to say at moments. But I feel like, yeah, no, I definitely was way more awkward.
where the heck is Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions? You know, it's been like almost like 2 weeks since you made another episode of that. Well, the thing is, I'm a dum-dum and I didn't delete all the photos on my phone, so I kind of did it and turn off, and then I
See
kind of have to redo
what I
it.
was talking about.
To the point where I'm at right now. Oh, god darn it.
So yeah, like I said, I would have to record, and a lot of the time, again, the storage was just like so bad. Like it would just delete like your like footage. It wouldn't save it or even keep half of it or anything. So like really it sucked. So yeah, if you ever wondered like what happened to this Shattered Dimension stuff, like I mean, as I said, it like didn't really work well, and it was like it's kind of hard. Nowadays, I could do Shattered Dimension if I wanted to. That's also another series I want to go back and like actually do properly on the channel because I think it'd be very fun. So
anyway,
whenever I have time, I'll do it.
And
oh god, it's so blurry. Like everything's unfocused.
So that's what happened.
This screen is crazy.
So probably the reason why. So that's the reason. So I'll try doing that sometime soon.
Just jumping what?
Not later. Hopefully that'll be soon. So yeah.
My voice sounds so. I mean, well, my voice is different in general now. I mean, because like I said, I just woke up, so I got the nasally, nasally voice. But like, still, my voice is very different back then. I can't tell if that's a camera quality or if I just legit. I mean, I was a teenager at this point, so it wouldn't be like too strange or off-putting and be like, oh yeah, you had a little different voice, and it's like, maybe I don't know.
Maybe that would boost me up to do it. So yeah. So what am I gonna do in what if mode? You guys are probably wondering. Well, you have to find out yourself right now, which is soon. I'll be that
Sorry, you gotta find out. Which is now, which is soon.
I tried doing this like a couple times, and it was being stupid. My phone, so yeah, hopefully it's a thing where I can actually be able to.
This is miserable, man.
A couple times because it's not like hacking, saving things.
Hacking. Oh yeah, that was the thing. Back in the day, where I mean, I still try not to curse as much on this channel, but like I definitely was not.
Is how you play this game? Well, this isn't here before, but I'll show you what it is for.
There you go. So it's such a stupid little thing, but that's why I love this game so much. It's like stupid little quirky little things that they did in the past. Jesus, okay, I really laugh at myself. Being like, the leg spin, the weird thing, the other weird thing.
I can get on the platform. You can do it more than once. I know you can. I've done this before.
Me struggling to do anything in a video game, God forbid.
Jump on it. Do the days. Do the tired. Do the days. Do the bird. The bird. Do the days.
This is crazy, my god. I'm like looking at this and I'm like, Jesus.
Oh my god, I broke it!
I broke it.
Stuff I just did? Oh god.
I broke before.
Okay.
Which, I don't know why I didn't notice that. To be fair, my TV quality is like, was garbage at this point too.
I might few
I don't
more
think it's too long
minutes, maybe. I hadn't done
before
one
we
yet,
got a new
so probably
TV.
didn't shake out on that. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment if you have any suggestions. That'll be awesome. And if you
Awesomes?
don't
What is awesomes,
like
man?
the video and you don't want to comment me at all because you hate my guts, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that's so mean!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
What? Jesus Christ. I mean, like, I usually do my
I'm
usual,
happy.
like,
Yeah, if you
outro, but
like
it's, like, so
or
much more
don't like,
simpler.
you know, if you like my video, that's cool. If you didn't like it, like I said, I'm sorry.
My
It's
god,
okay.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And
Have a little bit of
make sure
self-confidence,
to
come on.
subscribe to my
Don't do that
channel.
to yourself. Jesus.
And before we go, how about an encore, Spidey?
Encore, Spidey. Yeah. But yeah.
Maniacs, I don't know why.
But yeah, no, like, wow, that was really very like, deprecating. That was so sad. Just be like, if you hate me, I'm sorry. It's like, Jesus, man, I mean, it hurt.
Sonic out.
Oh, not the Sonic out. Oh, not the Sonic out. Oh my god, get me out of here. Oh my god, I forgot I'm to hear that a couple times during this whole journey. Oh my god. That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare feel. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. No, that was my old outro back in the day. I used to say Sonic out. That's I think at some point in time, I think Gus and I like were like probably looking at like an old video too at some point. I can't remember if it was his channel or my channel, but at some point in time, like discovered that I said that, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm running with this for a while," and to my shock and horror, it was horrible. It was funny. No, but, like in all seriousness, no, it's like crazy though. That yeah, like I don't know, man. Yeah, my outros are. I mean, they're sort of the same. I'm definitely still all over the place. My outros, sometimes, which is what it is. But yeah, no, that was like this. I'm sorry if you don't like me. It's like okay, all right, bro. Like again, I usually say dislike it if you dislike it. Now is more of a nonchalant kind of like I don't care kind of thing. If you don't like it, just whatever, go away. At this rate, kind of thing. But like back then, I was like very eager to please. So that's crazy. That's wild. So yeah, we're gonna go on to the next one, which is this one's gonna also make me cringe just for like different reasons entirely. So that's gonna be fun. It's definitely something that was like not my vibe. I'll tell you that much. Taking a minute to load. So one moment. I think we're only going to watch this video because there's actually 3 parts to this. Well, like about like equally long. So yeah, it is me looking at an old collections of stuff. I also never looked at the date of the original one, but I think it said like 9 years ago, and I think this one was like, also 9 years ago. So alright, probably around the same time I probably was recording these. So they were in November probably. Both. I was trying to like upload a decent schedule. That never came to be. I never have a decent. I mean, streaming. I suppose we do, but then that's choppy. But anyway, let us go.
I decided,
Shaky
do
camera.
something different. And I thought I'll show my Sonic collection off since that's part of the name, I guess, of my channel.
It is.
And right now, this, as you can see.
Also, I'm gonna quickly go off on one thing just really quick before we start into this. I love how we say like it's part of our channel name, and like I have barely, and I mean barely, touched Sonic on this channel. Like it's actually fascinating to me. At first, it was more of just like what I was capable of playing on the channel of stuff. Like I definitely wanted to do a lot of like Sonic stuff, I mean, like I still love Sonic. I'm still a hardcore fan. Apparently not hardcore enough though, because I had to be told by as he was like, I want to watch my recent video that came out that you can all watch now of me looking at my older drawings, and we were like, he was like, I want to watch that. I said, come on this journey with me one Discord night, and all of a sudden, like I show obviously my video Bahog type of thing, and it was like, did you know that DC and like Sega had a collaboration recently with that? And I was like, what do you mean there's a collaboration? And he shows me, and I'm like horrified because I'm like, how did this get past me? How did I not hear about this for months? For months, Gus was waiting for me to mention it. That's sad, man. I've lost my touch. Like I've lost my touch. That's so terrifying and so sad to me. That really broke me in a way that I don't think I could ever really like get back from my soul, you know? But yeah, if y'all didn't know, like me somehow, yeah, no, they're doing like a weird little collab. Making like some of like the Sega like Sonic characters like into some of like the other characters. Like they have Shadow as like Batman, which is like pretty cool. They have like obviously Sonic as Flash, you know, AB as Wonder Woman, things like that. So it's like I'm still recovering from that. But yeah, no, from like a standpoint, I you know didn't do a lot of Sonic stuff on my channel, and it's like more so nowadays. It's just because it's like I have other things I want to kind of like showcase. I don't want it to be like a one trick pony, type of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I'll do Sonic eventually on the channel. I don't know when. I'll do something proper with Sonic. Like again, who knows when, but at some point. But anyway, let's get into it.
Sonic blanket. You're so lovely. I love it very much. And
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
figures,
I have all this stuff still, by the way, so anything shown here
games,
is still
probably
current.
in parts. So yeah.
It wasn't
Let's
parts.
get started off. So let's start off with my action figures because that is the quickest thing I can do right now. And this is my.
Oh god, the
I won't
camera
say
quality
what
is so
brand,
bad.
I don't remember what brand they are.
These are Jax,
This is from
I believe.
Jazzwares.
Jazzwares?
They look broken or anything. I play with them a lot, so.
They look broken. They're just. I'm glad they have the camera quality because they're a lot more jankier than that. Oh my god, yeah, my camera is like so bad. There's also the TV's on the background. Very professional. There, Lynn. Not like I'm professional anyway. But you know, come on, please turn off the TV. What if you get copyright claimed, you fool?
This is also, I think, a Jazzware. I think most of the action figures.
Oh yeah, like the very messed up tails.
I don't know where I can find them at the moment.
I fix a lot of these guys, at least, thank God, recently, in recent times. Tails missing tails. No. Not a good joke. Boo! Get off the stage! No.
I don't know where it is. I know it's somewhere in the pile I have of.
Jesus Christ, Gerlin, you're like got the Sid bloody thing going on with like these figures. I love my figures though so much. I'd play them a lot. Like I said, I fixed a lot of these guys thankfully in recent years, so they're not as terrifyingly Sid from Toy Story looking.
Shadow knows a shadow.
That I couldn't fix because
something is popped off. However, every time I jar up that Sonic over there, his nose never popped off. So I don't know. I guess this one.
Yeah, I dropped him at one point. His nose went immediately.
No.
What did I just say? I couldn't hear it. So I was talking over.
His nose never popped off. So I don't know. I guess this one's more fragile. But no.
I cannot hear what I said. I think I said like something like you did it intentionally or something.
I don't remember what these guys are called, but I call them Robo 1. I don't know where the guns are. They have guns.
Jesus Christ, I'm like disorganized with all of my figurines. Why?
I know.
The videos okay. Alright. See, okay, why am I harsh to myself? I could be harsh as future self. Being harsh to my that point in time to myself is crazy.
Because I mean you can see why this classic Robotman is wobbly and big and he just fell over.
Oh, his leg too got gone for that one.
Also those two over there.
Is these Jazzware? I actually don't remember what figurines these were at the time, or were they Jax? Actually, I can't remember. I probably could look at my. I still like I said have these guys, but yeah.
Got Supersonic. Finally, someone in contact.
I said immediately by just using my thumb to like move the head. Christ, Jesus, that's insane. Like, oh, they're still in good shape.
Not bad too. I got the one without the black lining. Hold on. Yeah, I got the one without the black lining on it.
Wow, you can tell I was like super hardcore because I'm like I didn't get the one figurine because there were figurines back then that had like the weird like linings on the eyes. I do remember that, and I was very proud of that. I'm like, ooh, I got the correct one.
Silver, super silver. I don't have regular silver. I'm wanting to get that though. Hopefully.
I still don't have normal silver, at least figure, which sucks. I'll collect everything one day. Well, not everything. I don't know.
I think I'll show you my 2 movies right now since I kind of want parts of this.
My movies, some of my collection. I do have some movies. There was not that many.
I have a case for this movie, but it's Sonic. Hold on, let me put it differently so I don't go like disc. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
No offense about the disc thing, but I'm gonna out myself here. I don't really take care of my discs as well as I should have. Or at least back then I didn't. Nowadays I'm a little better. Shift size.
Little. This is a movie I got from one of my family members. And, I think
he's a cool guy.
I'm not sure.
That guy.
Some of the Hedgehog movie, the one where Metal Sonic comes in. It's awesome. Like it. It's awesome.
Me not knowing how to compensate. That was okay. That was smooth. I will admit that. Me just like popping it out like that. All right. I see it. That was kind of cool.
Even
Oh.
if there's DVDs of it.
Do I have that still? Oh man, I think I
got this one because
got rid of that at one point. Suck. I can find it on YouTube. It's very easy to find it on YouTube. The whole movie.
So yeah. I'm gonna end it right here. Well, I was gonna say.
Make a decision.
No, I don't want to tell anybody. I don't want to go overboard. So I'm gonna end it right here.
I think it's the point where I realized my camera sucked.
Maybe part one. Number one. And
Number one.
hope you guys enjoyed. Please,
It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number one.
If you have any suggestions or videos or something, or no, you cannot have my action figures. If you're wondering if I'm selling them, I'm not selling them.
No one wants to buy broken action figures. Actually, you know what? No, that's not true. Actually, some people would buy them for parts. Nowadays, I don't know back then. I don't know if that was a common thing back in the day. Nowadays, yeah, people buy parts.
If you like my content and
Jesus, self-deprecating. Shut up, man. Come on. Shut up. Have confidence in yourself, you fool.
Yeah, Sonic out.
No, God, not the Sonic Cat thing. Oh my God. I want to look at my content really quick down here. But yeah, look, I had part you, and there's my little doggy Coco. We're not gonna watch all of that. Do not look at my feed. Don't look at my feed. Anyway, so, but yeah, yeah, crazy blue. Back in the day, yeah, no, I had 3-part with that. I just showed more of my stuff. I showed my plushies. I showed my video games that I have. I still have all these things. I don't know why I'm thinking like had. They still exist, all these guys. But yeah, no, again, like I said, I'm kind of surprised I've not done as much Sonic content as I could have. Because I definitely could be doing more. But again, since title, namesake, to be fair, like I said, I like if you've seen my past stream, doing Q&A with Gus, like I said, I kind of just happened upon the name just because I was just trying, combining my name and the thing I liked a lot, so, it is what it is, but yeah, I don't know, maybe one can say I've grown from it, maybe not, I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna go a bit ahead of time, I believe, at this point, for this one, in Gen or roll, a bit ahead, for this one. This one was actually already in. I had like a little tiny, itty bitty, clip of this. So, this one's like I'm gonna cut like kind of short because it's like a little. It was just kind of more goofy. This one, but this one was part of, again, like I said, I already had this one in my. In my like funny moments video, just because it was a fun little clippy clip I wanted to put in. But I'm probably not gonna watch all this one just because it's like meh. It's meh, But yeah, we're gonna jumping ahead to February 2016. So this one's a little more I can say recent in the timeline, whatever you want to call it. In that regard. So, but yeah, so already. So yeah, this is a little context for this one. I don't know if I ever recently. No, I never gave any context to this one. Okay, so in the description. So and I probably might just say it in the video anyway, and I'm gonna just look like an idiot. But this is my friend Jacob. I was going to his house at this time. We were just hanging out, and I said like, "Oh, I'll bring some like my PlayStation 1 games, just because we like exchanging like playing games at each other's houses and stuff like that." So I brought WWE or WWF, excuse me, SmackDown. I don't remember if this is the second one or the first one. I cannot tell you if I'm just here because they both were like the exact same except for like minor changes. In general, but yeah, no, so we're playing, this is, my friend like messing with customizations and making the most unhinged thing, which There's a reason why I put it in the funny moments, because it's like so unhinged. So anyway, we're gonna watch like a little bit of this, only just because you know, it's kind of like mostly the same for the most part. It's just like there's some like just funny moments. So
It blends in with his face.
So, hey guys, I said so I went to Jacob's house, I decided to bring some wrestling, old-fashioned WWF.
WWF,
And this
WWF,
is a video game.
dub dub. I don't know why I was saying it
Well,
weirdly.
this is what is happening with his,
Look, everything's covered up. I can't even.
Sorry, that makes me laugh. I don't know, man. It's unhinged.
Fred Durst, if he was a Power Ranger, he had goggles.
Yeah, probably. I don't.
Fred Durst.
I want to apologize now. Back in this point in time, Jacob. I did not know who Fred Durst was back in this time. I know who he is now. I want to make that a clear point. I know who he is now. Back then, absolutely not. I just went like, sure, man, yeah. Fred Durst as a Power Ranger is such a crazy line. Anyway, but I want to make that point now because I know I made it.
It's just the math.
It's crazy. And then we tried naming him.
Fred Durst. Power Durst.
Power Durst.
Power Durst.
That makes so much sense.
Yes, it does. Much more.
I might make one in it, so.
I never did.
You're gonna make
I always called this part 1. I never actually went back to this.
Everyone to see that beauty, that majestic.
Because we continue to play. It's just we decided. I think we decided like I don't think we can top this. This is the funniest.
But heck, we're doing it our way. Because why not?
Nope. I didn't already see the desserts. Is that what he said? I can't. Wait, what did he say? What was dessert? Okay. I was like, what is he saying? Why are you saying dessert? But this was crazy.
There's a random kid outside. I don't know. Why should I children?
Hitting children, literally us being not children, but teenagers at least at most. This is crazy. Just being like, let's hit him. We didn't do anything to the child. But yeah. For the most part, this is mostly what it is looking through things and being like, oh, what is that? You know, what can you do there? It was very funny. I enjoyed this. I only want to show a snippet of this, only just because it was something I already had, like my funny moments video. So I kind of wanted to keep it just general kind of thing. So this one's, I think, one of the few times I didn't have a proper outro for that. Also, too, just because I was like just hanging out and having a good old time, as it were. So that was kind of the whole point. But yeah, no, it was. I've done a lot of things on this channel. Me and Jacob have done a lot of stuff on the channel. Recent looking at Spider-Man skins. Which I know. Please don't yell at us. We need to get back to doing that at some point in time to finish that up. Life is busy, life is crazy, okay? So, like, just, we'll get there eventually, even if it takes, like, a year later, we'll get there. We assure you, so, it's just, yeah, life is, I'm not doing the joke, but life is crazy. So, yeah, we're gonna go on to the next, little video, here. I don't know which one's first in the timeline, so I'm just gonna take this one. This is also one I'm not gonna really, like, show fully, just because I think it's not necessary, but I kind of want to just kind of talk about it just because it's a little important to my history, a little bit. A bit of a change, as it were. Just that regard. So, here we are. This is my PS2 footage. And this is important to me and why I kind of want to showcase it. I'm just gonna let it. Oh well.
Hey,
because I have an intro.
Weird intro.
Oh, bad camera. I mean, oh, camera.
Original
What?
intro idea kind of went out the, way because
Oh, my old table
and,
setup thing and my old icon. Well, not old. That's not my original icon, but that's a little old.
My audio while I was playing.
How
the
old
game
is
rather
this?
than
4 years ago. Okay, so 2021.
do a voiceover of it. So my original intro, you could not even hear me at all. So that's
Yeah,
fun
still having problems with
to remember
using my microphone
while,
properly.
doing other ones in the future. recording.
Cringes.
So I'm gonna pretty much do this quickly as well because that was also too long. I felt like it was like 3 minutes an intro, so
And I still do very long intro here.
Simple. This is a PS2 showcase. I'm gonna show you some recordings of my PS2 gameplay.
I'm just letting myself go.
Or Pinnacle Data School, or whatever you want to call it. So you get a gist of how everything looks. I'm gonna play Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I'm gonna play
I can explain to the rest of you for this one. We'll skip ahead. I'm gonna skip ahead a little just so we can see the footage. I'm gonna make this a little lower just because I would want to explain a little bit. This is very important for my channel. So this is important because what the color of this at the time is really weird. But so this was important because like I wanted to kind of like do this like kind of having Let's Plays like properly, being able to actually have the footage and show you guys how to play, you know, the games and stuff like that. But the problem was, again, I was doing the camera, looking at the the TV thing, and it wasn't until 2021. 2020 is a rough year for me, just in general. But I won't go into the exact details of that because I think everyone knows what was going on during that time. I was on Ghost's channel mostly, that was the thing, and I did not want to do videos on my own channel, so, and this was one of the reasons was because I was tired of, like, just doing the film like, on the camera thing. Like, it worked back in, like, when I was doing it, because I was early on, but it's, like, I felt like I kind of grown past that, because I was, like, streaming already, and, so it's, like, I was able to have better quality, it's just I didn't, again, have the equipment for it, at least when it came to recording it. So I finally said, screw it, I'm gonna get a setup, and this is the setup for it. I was able to get, I really said a few seconds of that clip, because I really was sucking, and I also was sucking at this. But yeah, no, but it felt good, because I was able to, like, I don't know, do what I always wanted with the channel. This was, like, I think a breaking point for me, where I felt like, I felt like this is what I was always wanting to do with my channel. So, yeah, am very proud. You know, this is a proud moment for me because I was like, I finally was recording videos the way I wanted to, and I was able to do some Let's Plays after this, which we'll get to in a moment. One of my Let's Plays I've done, but we'll look at another video before we go into that, so.
So here we are, yeah, I decided to do Monster Rancher 3 part of the showcase, because, one, we haven't seen little Stevie.
Steve!
And two, I kind of wanted to update it a bit of the series.
I forgot that Steve looked a little different back in the day. I redid and rebooted the franchise after this because I did like some of the phone recording version of that, and then I kind of decided I was gonna reboot it. And little Stevie. I forgot about Stevie. I forgot little Stevie. We had little Stevie, now we have... Who is it now? I forgot that. Man, it's been too long since I played Monster Rancher. No! The name is leaving me. Misty. I will get back to Misty at some point in time. So we had Stevie, me, and Misty. If only we were able to get them together in one room, and they'd live happily ever after. Type of thing. But yeah, no, I totally forgot I did that. I forgot I had, like, that's right, like... I decided, like I said, I decided to reboot it because I was like, well, what's the point if, what's the word? What's the point if, like, people have to go back to watch, like, the meh footage, so I'd rather, like, just do it better. I don't know why the coloration back then was kind of, like, not great. I think I was able to fix that a little bit more. But yeah, I played Cy Cooper, I was playing, like, other stuff, but I decided, stop it here, nice little spot. Stop at. But yeah, so next thing is gonna be a little unhinged. Only because it's like it's kind of like, again, this was one I also showed in my in my funny moments video recently. So sort of like advertising myself a little bit in some fashion. But this is advertising myself because this is like older footage. I don't know if I want you to watch all of my older stuff, but this is one of the things. I don't know when in the timeline I did this. I think this was like a little after, a little bit before. I know it's a little after, definitely a little after. Okay, it was April 2022. Fun. So, yeah, it's a my immortal dramatic reading. Fanfic reading. I had to have something with Gus with this, and I felt like this is definitely the one that felt the most fitting. Like, definitely just the most fitting. Here. This was unhinged and crazy. So, if y'all don't know by now, which I'm sure you do, Gus has a very interesting relationship with My Immortal. If you don't know what My Immortal is, long story short, it was a weird fan fiction back in the day for Harry Potter. It was written very poorly, but it's. I will admit, and I know it's gonna come here like be like, oh, I knew it, like there is something a little charming about it. I think especially since like at some point in time we have read like way worse fan fictions. I think at some point in time, whether it be on Colorful Warfare or like just personal private time, us on Discord talking and it just hanging out and chatting. It is definitely interesting, My Immortal. But yeah, we had a talk, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll do like, because he was like forever at this point being like, oh, I want to do My Immortal. I want to read My Immortal on your channel. I was like, I don't know, man. And I finally said, all right, we'll do this as like a fun little like one-off type of thing. I won't swear of a one-off at this point now. But if we're gonna do this again, definitely better quality and get like definitely a little cast as it were. We've been like talking about this, but yeah, no. I'm gonna like skip ahead a little bit. Just yeah. Again, we're not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm like wanting to encourage you to watch this at your own time. These images, I don't think I ever explained it. These images originally came from a drawing challenge I did. I think it was on Ghost channel for Colorful Warfare. We were just having just doing a drawing challenge of like, let's do My Immortal characters, and I was like, I don't know. I picked mostly Ghosts because mine sucked. They just I had nothing really to go off of other than like sort of description and like emo like era type of thing. So like I did like us as a little like stuff and I paired them up in a row. Hold on, I want to check something really quick. Just specifically like if that was a Colorful Warfare or not. So hold on. But yeah, no, but it was such a funny time. There's so much hard work into your videos. If only the same dedication was put into your academics back into high school. Okay, wow, you're coming after. I graduated community college. I will let you know. I have put my education somewhere. I have done something. I'll have you know. Have my degree came in the mail yet? No, but I'll get it soon. That's all that matters. My God, coming after me. Coming after me. Like, putting the level of dedication. Wow, that's crazy. Also, yeah, that was on this channel. So I'm gonna check that. Oh my God, you're coming after me. I am not ready. I was not ready for that. I'm not coming in hot. All right. Well. Like, oh man, that I was not ready for that. Oh my God, my computer's dying. No! Do not die on me. Why does my computer die so quickly nowadays? Its computer's old, actually. Not old, but not new. Unfortunately. But yeah, let's get to watching My Immortal before I get more roasted.
Chapter 2. The next day.
I put more effort into this than I thought. I forgot to put music.
I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. The coffin was black ebony, and inside
I was so trying hard not to laugh during this because it's like the reading of this was like crazy.
A giant MCO t-shirt, which I used for pajamas instead.
Because Gus was like, take this seriously. You better take this seriously. You have to take this seriously.
Necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on.
Oh my God.
I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears, and a picture of my hair in a messy bun. My friend Willow.
I love him to. Again, I'm trying to do the monotone voice because I'm trying to sound like dead and goth inside, but it was like more of me being like, I had to go monotone because I was gonna crack up so hard if I didn't.
I put on the Marilyn Manson t-shirt with the black mini fishnets and pointy-heeled boots. We put our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner.
Oh, I'm a I saw you talking to Draco yesterday.
Gus
said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing.
Do you like Draco?
She asked me when we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. This voice, I love Gus's voice acting. Always have.
Hi.
Guess what?
What? I didn't realize in the recent
Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade.
stream.
He told me.
Well, not recent stream, but the Dragon Ball stream. This is the part.
God. I love GC. They're my favorite.
But guess it's just started reading randomly.
Well, do you want to go with me?
I gasped. Chapter 3.
Alright. Yeah, no, that was that. I just realized that was the part he was starting to read. During your Dragon Ball things were sweet. If you've not seen that live stream, I highly suggest you do. It's just me. It's just me and just looking back. You're able to read. Well, that's really no problem, but you struggle in English. Make it make sense. I don't look, man. What's more impressive is reading my Immortal is a nightmare. I don't know how I was able to do that. I don't know, man. Maybe I got. To be fair, I was probably reading more at that point. I was starting to probably get more book illiterate at that point. Book illiterate. So who knows? I don't know. I cannot tell you how I started getting good. But yeah, no. But like, if you've not seen the Dragon Ball, let's just talk. I did. It's so funny because I'll get this bluntly and straight to the point. We read a fan fiction of Dragon Ball, aka Goku X and Frank, and it's horribly awful, but it's like so funny, and it's like kind of like okayly written. And clearly it was written as a joke. Yes, you've heard me correctly. This exists. We have read it. It is on the channel. And after we read it, Gus was like, what I said this was a historical fan fiction. I said, and it broke Gus completely. You know, a headcanon of history. I said, and he was like, I need to get the bad taste out of my mouth after you said that, and he started just quickly reading my Immortal. Which was that part of the thing with the being invited to see Good Charlotte and all that, but like, oh my god, yeah, no, it was a thing. We read it. It exists. I cannot tell you why, but it does. So there's that. And it's crazy. God, yeah, so, but like I said, I leave it at that. I want you all to go and find that, on your own time. So, yeah, I think, let me see, what time we got? We're about, like, 40 minutes on it. I think I'm gonna do 2 different videos, and then I think we're gonna cut it off. I made like a kind of big list, so I think I'm just gonna pick 2, and then we're gonna go that way. So, I think I'm gonna go for a little bit of a recent video. Again, I'm gonna be very careful how I show it, because I have had issues with this video, and I've already talked about it with you guys, but I'm just gonna skip to a part of a video where I shouldn't have any problems. But I do want to talk about this video, because I am the most proud of it, and me saying that probably would already tell you what it is. And you'd be like, can you stop talking about this video? No, I will not. Because I put so much time and effort into this, and it makes me so happy. So, I'm gonna go here for it, because whoa, audio. Hey, you're hearing the audio immediately. Here we go, though. But yeah, that is, of course, looking back at Christmas, looking back at Pee-wee's, oh my god, I can't even see, I still can't read, for the life of God, please, looking back at Christmas at Pee-wee's Playhouse. So, yeah, so I'm proud of this video, and I want to talk about this video, because I love this video so much, because I put so much time and effort, and it was so crazy, and the reason why I'm skipping to this part of the video where it's a little me is because I don't want to trigger anything to accidentally get this video taken down again. Or get this stream taken down, because it was not great, having to, get this back up. Luckily, again, I didn't have to fight too much, thank God, but it still sucked, so I'm just showing this part of the video where I talk about the cast. That was the only part of the video no one had issue with originally, so, yeah, but yeah, this took so long.
Charlie's mom from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
To make.
Vino, who plays Ricardo. I'm not really sure what I could connect him with that you would know him by, so we're gonna move on.
The only
Susan Kent, who plays Mrs. Renee.
I will say about this
also
part, I'm gonna
alternate
go
with her.
a little bit lower.
William Marshall, who plays the King of Cartoons. He is
I
famous
still love this part of the video too because it's like I've gotten a couple comments about how people, which I mean you can see down here, like how some people were like, "Oh, that's really cool," you know. So, they really liked this section of the video, and it's just like inspired by like my dad. Just every time we watch anything that's, you know, a bit older than me, I see like an actor slash celebrity from that time, and I'm like, who's that? And he's like, he has to go through like hoops to like to like explain who they are to me. So I thought this was like a fun part, and I really enjoyed it. So, but this is like again like my I don't know. I feel like greatest achievement. This is video. I want to be able to create more great achievements and not just have this one be one, you know, trick pony type of thing. But I don't know. It's just like this is my favorite video of all time I've done. And anyway, I have nothing else to say because I've said so much about this already.
Richard, I feel like I shouldn't have to say Little Richard is.
Little Richard. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say because I've already kind of like looked at the stuff. What I will say is like a little fun fact when it came to like the research process of this. This was kind of like all over the place when I was trying to do the section of talking about each celebrity. Was because I would go on the IMDb page and I would like look and see if there was like anything. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I you know, people would know that kind of thing. Problem was at some point in time doing that, when I looked through the things and I saw nothing that I recognized, I'm like, oh great, I don't know what else to say other than like this famous celebrity at this point in time, you know, kind of thing. So that's the only thing I will say. Like it was like kind of tricky about the section. Like it's kind of why I purposely kind of left a lot of people like at the beginning with that, you know, that way I was able to kind of move on and be like, oh, this character, you know, this actor you should know, this actor you should know, kind of thing. But again, that's the charm of this video slash, you know, just like the special in general was like the fact that like a lot of these actors are very niche nowadays, not really well known, but I think it makes it more fun. So yeah, there's that. Let us go back and point. What do you mean? Your Highness. We're talking about the Anne Frank thing. Again, it's a video. It's just it's a stream I did. What do you mean? I was going to be the other part. To be fair, I was away from the screen for a second. But no, the Anne Frank thing was like, I swear to God, the Anne Frank Dragon Ball fan fiction thing is a thing. I swear, it's crazy. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why. But yeah, so we're gonna look at one last little video. We're actually gonna go backward in time for this one a bit because it is, if not the most important video on this channel. Not the way you think. Not the same as Pee-wee, you know, because that one is just more of like a I enjoyed, you know, making that video, and the concept of the video was always just something I wanted to make for years, so yeah. But no, this one is important for I say many different reasons, but definitely the most important aspect is this is where it all began back in October 2nd. Apparently, I uploaded this. I actually started my channel officially on September 28th, but that was when I did my first upload on the channel. It was around October. So, which is coming up in its own way, too. The first, like, I guess, anniversary of my first video. But, yeah, this was, my introduction. My little introduction video. I'm not gonna really show a lot of it just because, I just gotta ramble on and on. It's just me driving around GTA, but I will lightly show the intro. Oh, hold on. kind of hard to hear at times because not good quality.
So, yeah, so this is my first video. My channel, hopefully will have a lot of videos.
It's kind of weird.
And, I guess I should introduce myself. I am Karen Static. If I'm wondering why my name is, that. It's because my name is Karen, and, I'm a something a Hedgehog fan, so.
Simple, I guess, to the point. Not as sure.
What the? Okay. Yeah, so what kind should I
But yeah, this is crazy to look at. Cause I don't know, man, yeah. I definitely was very new to this. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just kinda like, what should I do for a first video? I'm gonna drive around GTA 5. I think it's a PS3 version of this. I didn't have a PS4 yet.
I guess sometimes maybe once in a while I'll do like something out of the ordinary.
What is the ordinary? You know what? No, out of the ordinary.
So let's see, what can we do?
I drive around for a bit. We're gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna go to the outro just because I feel like the outro would make sense anyway. Just because I'm talking about this, but quickly before I continue on, before I get to the outro of the little stream thing, well, not stream here, excuse me, video here. I'll get to the outro there eventually. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. Like you can, like I said, I was talking about it before, and this video is like very distinct of like how like I did not know how to talk or say or like do anything, and like technically I don't. I just have more confidence of how I don't know what to say or do, you know, with that kind of thing. But it was like very very quiet. My mic sucked, very badly. Like you could barely even hear me, you know, in some regard, that way. And I was very quiet spoken anyway. I'm still quiet spoken. I mean, that's the problem. Is why I had to bump my mic settings up so high because I'm a quiet speaking person in general. Unless of course I force myself to do it, which I try. I try to force myself to talk louder. That is the whole point. But it's kind of weird to just kind of look back at this and be like, wow, I've really changed a lot. So let me look at the outro and then, yeah, I can probably talk a little more.
Please comment, like, well, if you want to like, I mean, I don't know.
Get self
To like, or,
deprecating.
subscribe if you want to. I think, potential. No,
Potential.
you do what you do, and, this is, my video. My first video, Sonic out.
The Sonic out! Gets me. Every time. Man, every time. Like, I hate that Sonic out thing. Oh, God. Yeah, Sonic out, is still something that I hate the most. I stopped doing that at some point. I think I stopped doing that when I started streaming, because it was like, I don't know, it felt weird to say during live stream, so I definitely like was like, nah, I'm not doing that no more. I don't want to do that no more. So, I don't know. It's just very strange though, looking back at that and being like, wow. Especially like the line is saying like, you know, subscribe if you think there's any potential, you know, type of thing. And it's like, I don't know. I think I've grown, pretty hard, you know, for this channel. I mean, like, I've had my ups and downs of this channel. Some things I've disclosed, some things I haven't disclosed fully, just for like one reason or another, just because of you know, personal issues and all that. But I can at least say one thing is that like I am glad I still, you know, I'm kicking it and I'm still wanting to keep doing this, and I hope to do it, you know, for as long as I can, for, you know, what it's worth type of thing, because I definitely think there's still something here. I still can keep going. I still feel it in me that, like, there's more content I have in me that I can definitely talk about and go into, for sure. Sometimes it may take a long time for me to, like, you know, make a video, especially since nowadays I'm trying to do more of, like, you know, video essay type of style videos now. But, you know, I just want to make sure that, like, the stuff I put out there is stuff worth watching. So That's, I think, the most important part about all that at the end of the day. So it's looking at like that little crummy, just terribly recorded video, just terribly. My God, again, just pointing my old phone to like the TV, was just not the best way of doing it. But you know, sometimes it really is just as like you just got to do something. You got to start. I think that's the thing I definitely will say to a lot of people. Uh, Especially now more than ever, a lot of people kind of advertise YouTube as like a certain thing when I feel like it shouldn't be advertised that way. And I think the thing is, it's like you don't need the best equipment, you don't need to be like top tier. I know a lot of people are like, well, if you want this max amount of views and blah blah blah, and you want this, that, and the other, you gotta like be top notch. And it's like, those are the people that are like looking for YouTube to like do it as pure like business expense, you know? They're not doing it because they heart or love or care for it. They're doing it because they just want to make money at the end of the day and like, you know, branch out their businesses, you know? Like, yeah, there's some things, you know, you can take away from like a lot of those people's videos and you can like use. But like I think the thing that like people get wrong about those, it's like, well, people have to use expensive cameras and have to be doing, you know, so much like expensive lighting and like, you know, just equipment in general. And it's like, to me, it's like, look, man, I still have a small channel, sure, I get that, but it's like you really could just use your phone and just like record, you know. And I mean, look, phone cameras were not like that great back in the day. I'll wholeheartedly admit that. Now they're like, I mean, they're doing pretty good now. So it's like you can do that and probably still get actually better qualities than like most basic film cameras. So like, you know, I think there's nothing wrong with that. Just, you know, filming your TV and everything like that. It's a start. Like, yeah, don't be doing it forever. And that's the key. Is like, don't be doing that forever, but like establish yourself, get a foothold, you know, to like what you want to do. Then, you know, once you have enough time and, you know, maybe even expenses, you know, you can just like be able to upgrade your stuff like slowly but surely at a time, you know, be able to do the things you can do is the thing. And I guess that's I guess my educational takeaway from like all this is that like even if you start small, you can get to, you know, a bigger place with doing this. And it's like, again, as long as you have love and passion for it, and you know, yeah, maybe you're not gonna be making, you know, big dollars, you know, immediately, you know, if you do want to do this as a career, you know, it's just about taking time. And I'm doing this as a hobby, by the way, so it's like I bet you all, if you wanted to put like even just a little bit more effort than I do, you'll definitely get there, you know, way quicker than you know you expect, for sure. I guarantee it. It's just, yeah, don't let like all these like big company people like tell you like you can't do it, you know, if you don't have like a certain thing. You can. You know, I'm going back to the good old values of, you know, how YouTube should be, you know, which is supposed to be fun and just pure like utter entertainment, you know, for yourself and everyone else. So I don't know. That's whole rant thing I have in my system, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's what you guys should take away from this. And just like my anniversary videos in general. So yeah, tomorrow there is another video coming out. The usual time and all that. Coincides this stream a little bit. We're not done yet looking back at some old content of mine. At least in the way you think. You know, look through it in a different lens, as it were. You know, I'll say. So stay tuned for tomorrow, and you can catch the video if you're not catched my other content. I've already done like a Q&A stream, and I've done 2 different videos. I've done funny moments compilation, and I've done looking back at my old drawings. So if you're not catched any of those yet, you can just, you know, look at my channel and you can find those videos there. It live streams, of course. But yeah, I should be streaming next week. I should be doing it on the 28th. There's also will be a video on the 27th. I'm kind of flip-flopping when I'm streaming and recording. So or excuse me, no, sorry, tomorrow. Excuse me, 27th is just a free day, I meant to say. Tomorrow is when I'm doing, like, a video. So, 27th is a free day. 28th, I am gonna be just, streaming, little funnel, drawing, challenge, with Gus, so, stay tuned for that. But, yeah, so, that's gonna be for next week, is on the 28th, I'll be streaming. It's not on a Saturday, it's gonna be a little bit weird, but I am gonna be doing it on a Sunday because that's the actual anniversary date of, my channel, so, that is the goal, and that's what I'm gonna be doing, so yeah, I hope you all will, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna end the stream here because it's already an hour, and I don't really have much else to, like, commentate or say, so I'm gonna leave it at that, so, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it, comment below what you thought. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, bye, guys.